here today to talk about dating in your 60s. So, how do you meet somebody? Where do you meet somebody? I've got some notes here, so I will be looking at those. So first I want to talk about online dating. Yes, online dating can work. I do know people that have met people online, and actually I met my last boyfriend online. So it does work. I do think you have to be very, very careful. There can be a lot of scammers out there. There can be a lot of people that just want to take advantage of other people and are not really into dating as they say they are. There could be married people. There can be all kinds of things. Anybody can be anybody. You could be talking to someone of your own sex. You could be talking to anybody, any age. And some people just don't care. They use fake pictures and fake names and all kinds of stuff. So you do have to be very, very careful until you meet them, until you meet their family, their friends, get to know them. It's fine to give somebody the benefit of the doubt, but if they start asking for things from you, then you really have to really, really be careful. There's meetups. You can meet people at this. It's not a dating site, but it is a online site that has popular things for people to do. So hobbies and crafts and some of them are actually in person and some of them are online. So just be careful. If you search out things that are of interest to people 60 and over, you will get groups that are for that age group. So just make sure you do your research and you're checking it very, very carefully. Other sites we have is Our Time. So it's called Our Time. That is definitely a dating site, and it's for older people over 50, okay? And then there is, what is this one called? Silver Singles. So Silver Singles. eHarmony. eHarmony has been around for a very long time. I do think they're pretty reputable. I just feel like there's a huge wide selection online. Any country in the world basically has an online dating site. So, there's definitely a wide audience there. But again, it can be very, very tricky and it can be very misleading. You do have to do your homework. It's like a little detective job, right? It depends on how much time you have and how much you want to put into it and how much research you're willing to do. The next thing is social events and community places, especially for seniors. Okay, so those are wonderful places to meet people. So any kind of local events that you have in your community, any kind of communities that you have for 60 and plus. A lot of cities have communities for 60 and plus at one of their community centers or a YMCA or something like that. So there's lots of ways that you can meet people through events, whether you go to single dances, all that kind of stuff. It is available in a lot of places, but you do have to seek it out. You join a church. If you are interested in spirituality, you join a spiritual church or a spiritual program, a meditation group. If you join a book club, if you join a travel club, there's single travel clubs. So all kinds of those are good places to meet people. Again, anytime you meet somebody that you're not directly introduced to by a friend, someone that you trust, you have to vet them. You have to be very, very careful. Another place that you can meet people is a fitness club or just outside if you're going for a walk. So if you go for a walk we have a beautiful boardwalk down by our waterfront in Barrie here. And when the weather is beautiful, it is full of people. And if you go down there every day of the week, you are bound to meet the same people over and over again, strike up a conversation, and get to know people. If you make yourself a regular somewhere, Tim Hortons, which is a coffee shop here, or a different coffee shop, or you go to the same place for lunch once a week. People get to know you, and you never know who you can meet through there. So there is, maybe you're meeting these wonderful waitresses, and next thing you know, they have a father they want you to meet, or a mother they want you to meet. There is ways that people are brought into our lives that you would least expect. Run into somebody at the grocery store. It does happen. I do believe it can happen. You go on a single cruise. So there's lots of single travels, and there's lots of single group travels, and bus trips, single bus trips to different places. That'd be wonderful places to meet people. I just think you have to have an open mind and an open heart. So a couple of other things that I want to talk to you about, because I don't want this video to be too long, but I would like to talk to you about when dating at our age. So dating at 65 or plus or over 60, it is different. It is very, very different. You don't look like you used to look like. You know, maybe your body is not the same that it used to be. Gravity can be awful to people, right? So yeah, so gravity for women and not very nice. So yeah, so it can really wreak havoc on your self-image. But you have to love yourself. You have to accept your wrinkles, accept your bumps and lumps and all that kind of stuff. We've earned all of it, and we still deserve love in our life. We have to just get over ourselves, and we have to put ourselves out there. The biggest thing is to make sure that you're with somebody you want to be with, that you're with somebody who makes you feel good, somebody who is there for the right reason, that wants to be with you as much as you want to be with them. Those are the things that matter. So if you want a casual relationship, date somebody who wants a casual relationship. If you want friendship, date somebody who wants friendship. If you want companionship, the same thing. If you want a full-fledged relationship, look for that in your partner. If you want to go all in 100%, you've got to be able to get that back. And one other thing that I want to talk to you about is, how are you going to feel safe putting yourself out there and opening yourself up to a relationship? So what do you need to be safe, to feel safe? At our age, men and women both, we cannot afford to lose what we have. We have very limited assets, some of us, and some of us have worked all our life to have what we have, and we can't afford to lose it. So in that case, what's going to make you feel safe? So I want to wish you luck on your dating. I'm going to do a lot more videos on dating, and we will talk to you again very, very soon. Regardless, be brave, be strong, and love endlessly. Bye for now.